So Scotland and the UK have a real diamond here. Absolute quality from Josh Taylor, as he goes into this fight 13-0 against 22-0 American Ryan Martin. And a lot of people were picking that this fight would actually go the distance, potentially be a close fight. But of course, a lot of people picking Josh Taylor to win this one. I don't think many really predicted that Josh Taylor was going to dominate Ryan Martin the way that he did and ultimately stop him in round number 7. It was number 7, wasn't it? I'm sure it was. So this was a clinical performance from Josh Taylor, of course, in front of his home fans in Scotland at the Hydro in Glasgow. And listen, this guy is something special. Real special talent. And do not be surprised if he wins this tournament. And it's looking like it could well be Josh Taylor versus Regis Prograis in the final, as Josh Taylor will take on Bichelt next in a very tough fight, by the way, and for a world title. So in only his 15th fight, he'll be challenging for a world title. This is absolutely phenomenal. It really is. And already with some decent names on his record, Ahara Davis and Victor Postal, and now Ryan Martin, and potentially Bichelt next. He's looking a real deal under the guidance of Shane McGuigan, of course. Ryan Martin under the guidance of Abel Sanchez. And it was the body shots from Josh Taylor, in my opinion, that were the real difference. And he was clinical with them. It wasn't a case of he would just hit him once with the body. He would hit him with a double combination to the body and step away. And was very evasive with his defence as well. So it was an all-round brilliant performance. Now the shot that took down Ryan Martin, it was a shot on the back of the head, or at least that's what the replay showed, and Ryan Martin was holding the back of his head as he was going into retreat. So he was certainly stunned, and Josh Taylor chased him down, started to unload on him, and as he's bending over, he's getting some kidney shots as well. The referee just jumps in on top of Ryan Martin, puts a stop to the fight straight away. You could probably argue it was an early stoppage, but for me, there was no way that Ryan Martin was going to come back from this anyway. So it was ultimately, potentially even, the right decision for the referee to stop it at that point. Ryan Martin, of course, he did complain, but ultimately he just accepted it. And of course, Abel Sanchez did as well. So yeah, I mean, you could argue a shot on the back of the head and a premature stoppage. Sure, okay. But as I said, I think that Josh Taylor was just going to get him out of there, had the referee not have stopped the fight anyway, because Ryan Martin was going back, holding his head in retreat. So that's a signal to the referee to say, I've had enough. So I think that's why the referee stopped. But as I said, this was absolutely clinical. From round 1 up until the finish, Josh Taylor was just all over him. Moving around, the footwork is absolutely immense. Body shots are deadly. And of course, whenever Ryan Martin would tuck down to protect his body, a headshot would come in. So clinical, very clinical. And I had to give up to Ryan Martin as well, the fact that he took the amount of body shots that he did and managed to go as long as what he did. A lot of people would have just went, you know what, I've had enough now. Because as we all know, it doesn't matter how good you are, doesn't matter how tough you are, a body shot sends you to the canvas a lot of the time. And Ryan Martin took a lot of those. So Ryan Martin's got nothing to be ashamed about. Listen, he came into the Lion's Den and he got on with it, okay? And I don't know whether it was the crowd or whether it was just the pure skill, the finesse of Josh Taylor. Who knows what it is, but either way, absolutely fantastic performance from Josh Taylor. Very proud of him and very interested to see what he's going to do next against Bichelt. Very tough fight, and that's for a world title as well. So as I said, in only his 15th fight, he could become a world champion, and who knows, maybe him versus Regis Prograis in the final. It's not a gimme, of course it's not. So one fight at a time. When that fight will be, I'm not too sure. I think it's going to be January, February time. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, fantastic performance from Josh Taylor. Congratulations to him. Absolutely masterful, in my opinion. Drop your thoughts below, click that thumbs up, and of course subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.